What's up YouTube, it's Drakloak TCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG content, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. I just came back literally 5 minutes ago from the Dortmund Regionals where I got top 128. I actually was able to play day 2 and all that good stuff. You're going to be able to see that in the vlog coming up soon, but now we're actually going to be having the debut of the first place winning list of Dortmund. Yeah, it was none other than Ryuki Okada from Japan being able to take it all home, and the thing is that they now get their Worlds Invite, which is crazy. They were able to beat Lugia, actually, Rahul's Ready 60. So yeah, this is a Dragapult's first place winning list that we're going to be checking out. Hopefully you guys are excited. If you are, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's check out this exact 60. So yeah, Dragapult is a very strong card now. It does gain Crispin as well as Sparkling Crystal from the new set Stellar Crown, and that's going to be allowing it to attack with Phantom Dive quite quickly and easily, so we can just sprinkle around some damage. If you thought that wasn't enough, this list is actually combining that with the Dusknoir and the Curse Blast ability, as well as some Dusclops with Curse Blast. So damage counters are going to be flying all over the opponent's board, and we're going to be bench wiping them. There's 2 copies of Rotom in here, which I found very unique. So we have the setup. There is, of course, 3 copies of Counter Catcher, so you don't mind giving up a Rotom. So you have Counter Catcher, and there's also a Tatsugiri in here. Very cool, which allows you to look at the top 6 cards of the deck to reveal a supporter we find there. With the help of something like a rescue board, we can even get it in and out of the active position. Every single time we can get knocked out, we promote Tatsugiri and find a supporter. Radiant Alakazam can also move around some damage counters left and right, and there's Lumineon to get supporter of choice, or of course Fezandipiti. If you got knocked out during the opponent's last turn, you can draw 3 cards with that, which is very strong. We have the Temple, which really helped out in clutch in the finals, as we know that Temple shuts down Legacy Energy, Mist Energy, also stuff like the Gift Energy. So, and also Terrapagos is very popular lately. It actually had a really crazy conversion rate over in day 2, so it was not too bad to be playing the Temple in the Dragapult list. There is a Roxanne in here on top of 2 copies of Iono, and the main supporter you want to be using is Arven, as you do come back with tons of supporters supporting help. Because of Arven, you can get Sparkling Crystal, Rescue Board for a Sealstone on top of an item of choice. This actually is a cool line here with Buddy Poffins, Nazballs, and Ultra Balls, and the Rare Candies thrown in there as well. So you can get, of course, a very easy time to get the Dragapult set up ASAP. So we're going to be checking out this Dragapult that won the Dortmund Regionals. Hopefully you guys are excited. And as always, be sure to check out the sponsors that make the daily content possible. There's DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use that coupon Drakloak5 to get 5% off your order. There's TC Evolutions, which allows you to get 10% off on damage counters, ability tokens, as well as V-Star markers. Definitely check out the website. There's PotanStore.com for your TCG live code card needs. You can actually get 5% off using the coupon TCG, and cardmarket.com for European players, where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Alright, we have entered the game here with the Dragapult list, and let's hope we're going to be able to get ourselves started. Looks like we do compact with Dreepy. Unfortunately, we do not compact with an energy, which actually is a little bit they're actually playing maybe the same 60. It hasn't been officially posted yet over on Twitter, so we'll see how it goes. If we are able to, of course, get the turn 1 Dragapult attack off, that would be superb. So we do have insane luck with Buddy-Buddy Poffins everywhere, so let's get these on board. On top of using Buddy-Buddy Poffin, get these on board. We can still blow up a Duskull if need be, if we want bench space for something like Lumineon. But for now, look at that setup. We go for an insta charge, drawing ourselves 3 cards, and looks like we have a Drakloak. We come back with, and I don't know if we're going to be able to find our Sparkling Crystal. There's that. They also have Duskull, so an exact mirror match. They do come back with an Arven, so I'm very curious to see how this will go. Yeah, they don't Iono this incredible hand, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to make do with the situation here, and hopefully Drakloak will find, I would say, what do we need here? We can get a Dragapult off to attack for 70, but that's not exactly what we want, to be honest. We want to spread damage. On top, we can also just draw into Dragapult on top. Maybe we just go for an Iono, you never know. So we have a great board state, that's the thing that matters. The person that is able to get the attack off ASAP is definitely going to be winning games. These Duskulls only have 60 HP, by the way, so if we are able to get that off, this will be the most powerful thing there is. I'm gonna check real quick. We do have 3 copies of Counter Catchers, which is a little bit on the higher side in my opinion. Oh, they have Forest Sealstone as well. They're gonna use it right away. What are they gonna get? Another Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so we go toe-to-toe with the mirror match. With the mirror match, you're gonna exactly see what the list is made of. Sparkling Crystal only works on Terra Pokemon, so we will need to wait until we can find... This is an exact copy-paste of my board state, by the way. Okay, we don't have the Arven to back it all up, unfortunately. We do have another Rotom, which we don't want. As Dragapult will not be able to find all the pieces in the world, I think it's best for us to Earthen Vessel. I'm gonna get rid of 1 Counter Catcher. I know, it seems crazy. I'm gonna get 2 energies, and I'm gonna check real quick here. There's Dragapult EX, Dusknoir as well. We have access to 4 copies of Arven, which we didn't find, a Forest Sealstone, and a Sparkling Crystal. So with 3 rare candies only in there, will we be able to get something going? Let's figure it out together, shall we? We just attach an energy here. And we will go for an Iono. It's the only thing we can do currently. If we're able to evolve a couple of these Duskull, that would also be fine. Okay, we have Candy as well as Dragapult. We could Ultra Ball to already get out a Duskull, but because all the candies were not on my opening hand, I'm actually just gonna do Reckon Directive. There is Alakazam and a Nazball. I currently do not want Alakazam, even though Alakazam could be great. We could just use Ultra Ball again. This is an upling Halucha, by the way, so I could just Ultra Ball, get rid of 2 of these, get myself a Dusclops. Yeah, there we go. Dusclops here. And then we're gonna Candy, evolve this one. They could actually take a 3-prize turn on Rotom and Duskull, which could be pretty funky. But yeah, we're gonna have to go with the Jet Headbutt. Unfortunately, they will be able to get the Phantom Dive off earlier than us. So, but if they blow up a Duskull, how will that impact the rest of the game? Let's figure it out. For all we know, they could blow up a Duskull on actually a Dusclops or actually a Dusknoir on top of attacking with Phantom Dive to knock out Dragapult EX as well as Duskull, and that's gonna give them a total of 3 prizes. But we will also get a prize in the process. Will that be worth it? We did Iono them. They already used their V-Star. They can of course use Fezandipiti. Fezandipiti only they come with an Iono. That's perfect. Okay, they didn't find Arven. That's perfect. Let's see what we have. Coming back with an Arven and a Roxanne. So if they take the 3-prize turn there, that would be crazy good. And because we do have the Arven, we can use it to get Earthen Vessel on top of Sparkling Crystal. So let's see. They have the candy. Dragapult is here. It is ready to go crazy. I wonder if they're able to get these Duskulls evolved. Because if we're going to be able to take the 3-prize turn through the means of Phantom Dive on top of Dusknoir, we will be able to take down and take 3 prizes, and we also give 1 prize up in the process, so it's always like kind of a headache to just be dealing with stuff like this, so we'll see what happens. They're probably gonna go after the Duskull, if I had to be honest. So an exact mirror match, people are playing, of course, yeah, Ryuki Okada's 60. People are loving it. Okay. They take 1 prize card. We have a heavily damaged Dragapult that is here. We have the Dusknoir, so we can definitely respond here. So there's that. On top of that, let's draw some cards first. With the Reckon Directive, we have a Buddy-Buddy Poffin or an additional Arven. Huh. Yeah, I think I'll take the Arven. They could still Iono us, and then we could draw into another Arven. If we blow ourselves up here, we can Counter Catcher as well. Taking 3 prize cards in the process. Interesting. What to do, what to do. If we already have Arven, I think I'll Roxanne next turn, but still, I'll just take this. We don't have our Earthen Vessel, but we actually don't need it. We can go for Arven. Get ourselves Sparkling Crystal, and if we use Sparkling Crystal, we probably will also need Earthen Vessel or a Night Stretcher at least. There's no energies in our discard pile. That's kind of interesting. Very, very scary. Yeah, that's not gonna help. That is not gonna help. We're gonna have to Crispin then. Interesting. Or Forest Sealstone could get the job done as well, so we can get an energy and save our Sparkling Crystal for later. That's all. I think I'll save my Sparkling Crystal here. Can Dragapult, get the weak HP Pokemon down the drain with. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Okay, moving forward, since we do come back with Roxanne, which is super nice, I'm actually gonna be Ultra Balling. Gonna get rid of this, gonna get rid of that. Although I do need Sparkling Crystal, right? Maybe that's the preferred way, because we're now gonna be taking a 3-prize turn, and then the only thing we need is Boss's Orders. So maybe getting rid of this, and getting rid of... I think, yeah... Will we be able to find Sparkling Crystal? That's the question, right? Huh. Yeah, not the craziest thing we want. Ultra Ball. We could draw some more cards. We could get the Fezandipiti on board. That could be a great help. That could be a really great help, now that I think about it. Protecting ourselves right here. Get the Fezandipiti attack. Actually, flipping the script here. Let's go. Okay, there's the Crispin. Crispin is really good. I'm not gonna lie. We could Ultra Ball. There's so many things we could do. It's crazy. I'm gonna Curse Blast first. Get damage right here. They will take a prize card, unfortunately. And now we will need to use the Forest Sealstone, unfortunately, to find ourselves the energy. We could already establish another Dragapult. Yeah, that seems pretty good. If we establish another Dragapult there, then go for the Star Alchemy. I will need to get out the Fire Energy so we can save that. So we don't need to... Yeah, we can then easily go for Boss's Orders. Still have the Ultra Ball. Is Lumineon still part of the squad? Lumineon is still part of the squad. We will then need the Sparkling Crystal as well. It's gonna be crazy. Over here. Okay. And now we go for the Phantom Dive. We dive into it. And we're gonna take down a Duskull with us. Okay. Let's go. We can Ultra Ball Boss if we find an energy, if they blow up their own Duskull. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Yeah, we have Rescue Board. Maybe I should have established Tatsugiri, but I have the Fezandipiti. So if they knock something out, we're good to go. They can also not take down 2 Pokemon at the same time, unless they go for the Gust capabilities on Rotom V while blowing us up with a Dusknoir. Yeah, that's the thing they need to do here. They've already used their V-Star as well. So they have 10 cards, but the Fezandipiti getting there. They need Candy, Dragapult, Energy, Sparkling Crystal, Counter Catcher, Rare Candy, Dusknoir. They need all of that in that 13 card hand. And then they win the game. I could have not blown up our Dusknoir ourselves, waited until later to do that. So we could use Counter Catcher. That would have been a little bit easier. But now, if they I don't know if they're gonna blow up the Dusknoir. They at least need to evolve into a Dusclops. They could take additional prize cards if they use the Dusknoir right here. But if they do that, then they can no longer have access to Counter Catcher. So we'll see what happens. Very close mirror match. They have the Earthen Vessel going around. So you see how this deck functions. You can have so many prizes that you can take, which is super awesome. Fezandipiti really helping out to draw cards. We have access to... Yeah, we need Ultra Ball, Lumineon. That's what we need. Ultra Ball, Lumineon, Energy, and the Sparkling Crystal. It's a little bit much to ask for in my opinion. Maybe I should have waited with our Dusknoir, but they could have went afterward with a boss, which is scary. So Dragapult up against Dragapult in this video. Almost the exact 60, I would say. I think the almost exact 60. There's a Night Stretcher allowing them to get back Dragapult. Or is it a Drakloak? Yeah, another Dreepy. Okay. They don't plan on winning this turn, it seems. Attachment on the Dreepy. What do they have in hand? Do they have Ultra Ball Lumineon? What is in their discard pile? 2 Nazball. Where are the Ultra Balls? Where are the supporters? Why are you setting up another Dreepy? Are you not planning to win this turn by knocking out Rotom and using the Dusknoir? Maybe they're tinning out the list. Tinning out the deck. There is an Arven play, so no initial Bossasaurus, but it could still be Counter Catcher. If they get a Candy now, that's still alright, I suppose. We will be equal in price trade, so maybe I could have gone for a different method there. Also notice that these Duskulls are actually the ones that can confuse sometimes, which are very funky situations that can happen. They get out the TM Devo. Okay, the TM Devo could devolve my Dragapult, but I don't mind too much. Then we are forced to get a candy though. We've already burned 2 candies, which is fine. No Sparkling Crystal. They get out the TM Devo. Maybe they already have Sparkling Crystal in hand. We could Roxanne them to a low hand size. They're actually getting rid of 2 Arvens. So the Fezandipiti drew like all the Arvens that in the world. Okay, there's the Dusknoir. They're gonna be pretty tense right now. Here is the Dusknoir. They're gonna blow up our Dragapult. It's gonna happen. TM Devo as well. They're gonna blow up on Dragapult EX. Or on this one. On the active? On this one, okay, they're gonna TM Devo these guys. We do take a prize card with that, so I don't mind this at all. And it's a switch out, so okay. Now we just... Are they gonna... TM Devo? What? Okay. With our ridiculous hand size. Yeah, they're taking 2 prize cards here. We could Roxanne them. Now we need the candy right now, and I did get rid of my... I could just Lumineon here. Lumineon Arven. Where's our Arven count? 2 Arvens right there. Okay, sure. Could even Crispin if I want to. Ultra Ball. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get Lumineon. Well, that was a funky play. Lumineon, Arven, Candy, yeah. Okay. Lumineon, Arven, Candy is great. But for that to work, we would still need an energy. That's the thing we are missing out on currently, is energies. We have Night Stretcher that could work. Sparkling Crystal that could work. Oh, now that I think about it, Sparkling Crystal do the job. We saved it till the very end. So now we can just get Candy, Sparkling Crystal. We can attack for free. Attacking for free is awesome. And we only need to take 1 prize card. We could have even used Fezandipiti there as well. Yeah, there was a Sparkling Crystal. That is the game. So mirror match succeeded. So that was pretty interesting, seeing that people are already knowing the list with the Dusknoirs, even though I actually went over the stream card by card to provide you guys with this list ASAP. It's a very scary list to be dealing with, because if the list goes first and is able to get like the crazy combination going with the Phantom Dive on top of a Dusclops pop, there's gonna be a lot of decks that cannot handle that. And on top of that, if you're falling behind in price, these Dragapults have 320 HP and have a 0 weakness. 0 weakness. As mentioned, I'm currently working on the vlog as well, which should be up about tomorrow. I actually played Lugia V-Star again, my exact 60 that I played at Worlds. Got another day 2, which was super nice, going at a 611 score. In day 2, however, Charizard with Dusknoir Briar got the better of me, so I only was able to win 2 out of the 4 rounds in day 2, not being able to convert into that top 8, unfortunately. So it's gonna have to be for, hopefully, one of the upcoming regionals. But this is fun, checking out a new updated and a new way to be playing the Dragapult list with Ryuki Okada's 60. And it's so crazy to see that people from Japan are getting their invites because of the TPCI structure. Okay, opponent going first. This list actually is playing better from second sometimes, because you do come back with Arvens. Arven is your main supporter, then you have pack 2 Iono and a Roxanne. Okay, starting off with a Duskull, a Nest Ball, an Ultra Ball. The Ultra Ball means we can get Lumineon out, so at least there's something good with that. Lumineon can get 4 Sealstone, 4 Sealstone can get Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Nest Ball can get Rotom. I know there's gonna be a lot of targets on our... Why is everyone playing Dragapult these days? Okay, a mirror match. Again. Sure. Counter Catcher will be one of our main ways to win. We've already won the mirror match by going first, so let's see if they are able to use Phantom Dive turn 2. Coming back with the Duskull is not the best plan of action. They come back. Everyone, they are actually playing the alt arts. Yeah, the rank ladder is filled with first place Dragapults, it seems. An energy there. No Rotom. No Rotom. Okay, can I get Candy and Dragapult now turn 2? Good boss this one to make it more difficult for them. Maybe that's actually not a bad idea. Okay, I will start off with Nuzball. Lumineon's in the deck, so that is kind of cool. But having all these the 2 prize liabilities there is not the best plan of action. We can get Dreepy off, then use Lumineon for another Buddy-Buddy Poffin, but then we can no longer draw cards and we're in a dead draw situation. So maybe it is better for us to take a Rotom and then go for... Yeah, they could just have the crazy situation. Okay, let's get rid of Balsasaurus and a Dusclops. We can get the Dusclops back later. It's probably not going to be any use for us currently. We will go for Lumineon. It's so silly. What is the best plan of action here? Do we go for a Buddy-Buddy Poffin for a Sealstone? Depending on if for a Sealstone is prized, we just go for an Iono, right? It's probably better. Yeah, it is actually in there. So we could definitely go for the Arven. Could have gone for Iono to have a little bit of a better shot, but it's gonna be Buddy-Buddy Poffin on top of for a Sealstone. So Buddy-Buddy, get these. Let's go. Maybe put the Forest Sealstone on there. I don't know if they're gonna gust that out currently. They need balls. They most likely will not have balls, so I will just wait with the Forest Sealstone and just go for Insta Charge. If they now have Candy, Dragapult, Energy, Balls, then both, yeah, not both of my Dreepies, but they will take 2 prize cards. So we didn't establish a Duskull, which I don't mind, because that does mean we are not going to be the person giving up our prize cards. So even though you blow up a Duskull and your advantage is going to be the Dragapult, is our Duskull history. We will instantly have access to Counter Catcher. We have 2 prize liabilities sitting on our bench. They do not, but they have the access to just blow up Duskulls. And we can take multiple prize cards if they don't evolve their Duskulls. So there's good things and bad things about this situation. And it does look like everyone's playing the 60. The cool thing is that Dragapult is currently only about $3, so that's not too much for one of the most powerful cards. Dragapult is slowly but steadily overhyping Regidrago V-Star as the preferred way to finally play the Phantom Dive attack, so there's that. Also, I think they've used the old overlay at the stream, so I wonder why that is. There's the Dragapult EX. 1 energy currently. Psychic energy. What else is in hand? Please no Iono. If it's not Iono, I could deal with this. This is fine. That does indicate whatever is damaged, we will need to promote to the active position. 1 card in hand. They're waiting a long time. They will take prize cards here, but we will have access to Counter Catcher, so I will leave these Duskulls as it is, because those are like tasty prize cards for me. Yeah, this one will get damaged, and this one will get damaged. Okay, they're spreading it around. That's actually perfect, because whatever happens now, they can definitely take down a Drakloak, unless we draw into like literally everything. We currently do not have energy. We have energy, that's perfect. So, can the Dragapult... What to do now? We could use Star Alchemy. We're gonna have to attach here. We're gonna use Star Alchemy. Now, we're gonna... If we use Star Alchemy, I'm probably gonna get the Sparkling Crystal, right? So, I will get this one. I know he's gonna get Phantom Dived, but that's fine. Wreck and Directive. Candy and Dragapult. If we get the Dragapult already, we can nice stretcher for the rest, right? I think I'll take a Candy. And now I will use Star Alchemy to get an Arven. It's gonna be Arven or Crispin. Yeah, cool. Let's take the Arven. Arven time for Sparkling Crystal on top of Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Buddy-Buddy, you can then get either Duskull or Dreepy, and depends on whatever they take, we are gonna be good. We're gonna be good to go. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. This one. This one. Yeah, we could also get a Tatsugiri up on board, right? I don't know if I want to blow up my Duskulls, but these will be the threats, meaning this one will survive. Or we just go with this and leave alone blowing up Pokemon. We already have the candy in hand, so I don't mind this situation, to be honest. I'll just get these. I'll get the Sparkling Crystal here. I'll get the Rescue Board here. And we now are gonna go for a Phantom Dive of our own. Slapping damage and knocking out Duskulls. Cool. Sparkling Crystal putting in the work here. I know we have bench sitters that are really susceptible to getting counter-catched. But if I take a look at it, they did discard and counter-catcher already. Attachment going into the Dreepy. There's another Dreepy coming. And there's an Iono. Okay, cool. The only Pokemon they can take down is a Drakloak. And we have Candy, another Drakloak, but that's not exactly what I wanted. If they knock out a Drakloak, counter-catcher opens up again. That's a Tatsugiri of their own. Okay, this is exact mirror matches all over again. Wreck and Directive. Okay, how to deal with this? Preferably, I need to counter-catch Drakloak, and then... No. It's gonna be knocking out Drakloak. Actually, knocking out Dragapult, knocking out Duskull. It seems pretty nice to me. We are still not knocked out, even with a Radiant Alakazam plays. I think we should still be safe. We have a Radiant Alakazam of our own, which could spell bad news for the Tatsugiri there. We don't. Yeah, we can actually go... This one is still safe though. It is still safe. If we go with that, we can Nazball and get more stuff. Like, this is gonna be 3 prizes, right? To take more advantage of the other Pokemon, I think I will need to go slap down Radiant Alakazam, get this one on board, use the Radiant Alakazam to spread damage from this one to the Tatsugiri. Attachment on this guy. Use the Wreck and Directive. We get a Crispin, which we can instantly use, by the way. Crispin, get a Fire Energy. Choose one to put in hand. It's gonna be the Psychic Energy, and then the Fire Energy is going straight to the Drakloak, ready to attack. We still have the Nazball in hand here, and now we're gonna be going for the Phantom Dive. Boom, and there's not gonna be any Duskull shenanigans. We don't want that happening. That's a 3 prize turn. Tatsugiri is damaged, and I don't think they're gonna be able to evolve into 2 Dragapult EXs. That would be like crazy plays. We've already established our Alakazam here. Dragapult EX in hand. They could Roxanus for all we know, but we have the Tatsugiri if our Dragapult EX goes down. This has 2 energies. This still has 90 HP remaining, so even with Radiant Alakazam doing weird stuff, I think we survive. And that means we win another game here on the rank ladder in the Master League with Arceus rank. That's cool. Fezandipiti comes live too. This list is actually not playing any Hawlucha, yeah. It's not Radiant Hawlucha, it's not playing Hawlucha. That could help with like numbers like this, 10 damage, or numbers like this going to 60. Okay, what are they gonna do? Ah, the list feels pretty strong. Playing with Dusknoirs is always a little bit tricky, because you never know, like, if you blow up a Dusknoir, can the price trade again go in your favor or not? Even like with these bench hitters, we don't even mind. The list also plays Switch, which is great. A regular copy of Switch couldn't hurt. And looks like the opponents are figuring out the 60s as well. That's the second Earthen Vessel. I don't believe the list played a second Earthen Vessel. Correct me if I'm wrong. Two copies of Psychic Energy in hand. We're gonna be up against a Dragapult with a lot of HP. So if we go down, which we might, we could still lose. We will need to find Balsa's orders. Rescue board there. So we need, without Lumineon, that's, and Balsa's orders in our Dusclops. Oh dang. This is getting tense. We could still lose. We could still lose. What's the best plan of action? 2 energies here. 2 energies there. Should we trap Fezandipiti? There's a Dragapult. Ah, this is actually pretty interesting. They're not gonna take 3 prizes. Oh yeah, the cool thing we could do is like, we can put 20 from the Tatsugiri onto Fezandipiti, so, but we're not gonna be able to use Counter Catcher. So that's the main issue. Actually, they're going, spreading a little bit so they can win next turn. Yeah, this Tatsugiri is gonna be a really big pain. They only have 1 card in hand. And now we're equal in price trade, so now they have 3 cards in hand. Okay, what to do? 3 cards, we're definitely Iono, I suppose. There's a Dusknoir that we don't need anymore. Earthen Vessel. Get these. We could try and find Roxanne, I suppose. No, we do not have it. We do not have it. Okay. What to do? It's gonna be this one. An Iono time. Hopefully they whiff. We do not even have access to Dragapult, so a Racken Directive. Nuzble. Okay, I could become Fezandipiti. We still have hope. We need our Dragapult EX here. Come on. Come on! Flipping the script. There's a Roxanne, but nothing else. Okay. How do we fix this issue? They only have 2 cards in hand. These are weak HP liabilities. This one will get knocked out. Which is a huge problem. It is a huge problem. Yeah, we didn't find Dragapult EX. This is probably game. Nothing we can do there. Yeah. We can retreat into this one. Yeah, they both get knocked out here, so that's the issue. If they both get knocked out, we 100% lose. So it's gonna have to be the only one that can tank a hit there. Then we can try and trap with Counter Catcher. Yeah, this is gonna be quite suspenseful. And now we need to set up another. Yeah, we have the Counter Catcher at least. So I don't know if they're gonna be attaching an energy to either of these guys. There's a Night Stretcher. If they attach an energy to the Fezandipiti actually has a rescue board, so that's not even an option. Okay. Radiant Alakazam, something we could trap. Oh no, they're gonna actually Radiant Alakazam and Fezandipiti is knocked out. So okay, mirror match. We win one, we lose one. Pretty interesting. We didn't find Dragapult EX. Why? Tatsugiri didn't even find Arven. It didn't find anything. Okay. That is a lot of Dragapult mirror matches on the ranked ladder. A lot of them. Will we be able to actually face off against a different deck? Because everyone is now playing Dragapult over on the ranked ladder, which makes sense. It recently won. I want to see how this matchup goes against other decks in the format. A Raging Bolt, for example. Or Zard. Or Terrapagus. Okay. Calling the coin flip now. Will it be another Dragapult, or will we finally see something else? Okay, we're going second. Let's hope we get that Arven in the opening hand, or starting with Tatsugiri to make sure it happens like that. Here we go. We have the Arven, we have the Duskull, we have the energy. It could be worse. Radiant Alakazam, really? Is everyone playing Everyone's playing the first place winning Dragapult list. Okay, attach Dreepy pass. Starting with Radiant Alakazam will most likely lose them the game. If this is their opening start, they most likely will lose, as we're going to be able to have access to Dusclops and more. Alright, even Dusknoir if need be. Arven, let's get Nazball for Sealstone. This is playing double Rotom, so it should be in there. Let's go. Nazball, Rotom for a Sealstone. Activation. Star Alchemy. The buddies are here. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Do we have access to Sparkling Crystal? Yeah, we do. That's cool. Here they come. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We have Dreepy. And we even have the Ultra Ball to follow up on that with something like, for example... Yeah, we already have these in hand, so that's actually super nice. I'll be attaching here. And I'll be going for the Insta Charge. We're charging up. So this is a huge hand to be sitting on. Rare Candy Dragapult. Rare Candy Dragapult, that's... Oh, they go for Drakloak. Will probably get an Iono to my face currently. If not... yeah. I expected as much. We already burned our... Yeah, this is not good. Look at that. We have an Arven. We already used our Forest Sealstone, and we cannot get out our Dragapult EX this turn. Yeah, their Alakazam still stuck though. That's the Pokemon you don't want to be starting with. Oh, they're playing with Pidgeot. It's been a while since we've seen that. We've left the Pidgeot at home. Temple goes away. Arven goes away. Yeah, with the Pidgeot they can find their switch out though, so that's kind of scary. A Rotom. And an Insta Charge. They only have 5 cards, so... We have the Dragapult. Okay. And the Switch as well. This is cool. We can get Candy, Sparkling Crystal, and we are off to the races. Let's go. Just because we can switch here. Candy into Dragapult. We already had that Fire Energy anyhow. Sparkling Crystal here. We can get some Nazballs. I don't think they can take all the Duskulls down. We have the Nazball for more threats over here. Let's go. Radiant Alakazam can come up to town later. Can even slap down the Temple right here. Not that it matters. And we're gonna sprinkle away and the Pidgey goes down. Say goodbye, Pidgey. Say goodbye, Radiant Alakazam. What a perfect turn. And we still have access to both of our Duskulls. If they not... Double Buddy-Buddy Puff? What? Well, this is a lot of Dragapult knowledge. Not only are we playing Dragapult, the opponent's also playing Dragapult. So we have a little bit of intel on how the deck actually functions. List looking super clean. I think it still loses to Snorlax block. Is there any other matches that would be bad for Dragapult? 7 cards in hand. Will they have Psychic Energy? They have the Dragapult. Do they have the rest? An attachment here. We can actually blow this guy up. Can go Candy Dusknoir into attack. And also, you should know is that the Sparkling Crystal is weak to Vacuum and the Jamming Tower. Okay, for a Seal Stone, they still have access to any card they want. Their board state is not looking pretty good. There's also like this 2-prize liability right there. We currently cannot fetch it. We don't have the Tatsugiri. We have to be wisely spreading our damage, but we've already taken 2 prizes, right? So that's at least a step in the right direction. Unfortunately, Lumineon is prized, so going after Rotom will be a little bit more difficult. Okay, so what can we potentially do? We can blow up the Dusknoir and Iona them to 4. But they still have their V-Star, so that would not be the brightest thing in the world. Ultra Ball, get rid of these. Get ourselves a Drakloak, so more Drakloak or Fezandipiti. We still have Nuzballs left. 1 Ultra Ball. No more Nuzballs, okay. Since we do have no more Nuzballs left, I'm gonna have to go for Fezandipiti and go for an Iona. Iona with Fezandipiti will allow us to get more cards. Maybe Candy, that would be good. If not, we're in trouble. Flip the script. Yeah, we have a Candy, so that's cool. We can evolve into Dusknoir, by the way. And then blow up on all of these. Do we have another Candy laying around somewhere? We have more Candy laying around. Is it the best plan of action though? To give up a prize here, they're going to 4. I guess it's not bad, right? Attachment here. What's in the discard pile? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Attachment here. We can use... We're probably not going to be able to use Counter Catcher no longer. We're going to Curse Blast. The opponent will take a prize, but their Dragapult will be knocked out. I see how their 4 Seal Stone. The only thing we need to do is like Candy, Dragapult, and Fret for victory. That's 130. We're gonna use Earthen Vessel. We're not gonna be able to... We have the Counter Catcher here, so if they go for turn, if they now attack us, they take 2. And they're not gonna be able to knock anything out, so I think Counter Catcher is useless. Get some energies, maybe just 2 Psychics, since we need fire to begin with. And a Candy. And hopefully Lumineon from the prizes. That's what we aim for. 3 there and 3 there. I've learned from the best. Come on, Lumineon. Are you here? We have the Arven, but no Lumineon. Can we raw draw the boss? We didn't slap down the Tatsugiri there, so... Yeah, they still have the 4 Seal Stone. Wherever they spread damage on, like our Rotom is in danger, our Fezandipiti is in danger. Oh, they're slapping down this down. Not that it matters. It doesn't matter. We can use Radiant Alakazam, but we need the boss. But Lumineon is prized. And I couldn't find Lumineon from our prize cards. They still have access to their V-Star. From all this time, they probably need to Crispin this turn. Or they have their Sparkling Crystal. So much knowledge. Maybe I should have not blown up on the blown up the Dusknoir there. It gives them a better opportunity to win the game. Maybe I should have just attacked and then attacked again with another fresh Dragapult, right? Maybe that was the safer play. Yeah. But I thought I was gonna get Lumineon from the prizes. I really thought so. It was a 50-50 shot. So much Dragapult shenanigans. Reckon Directive. So they now have tons and tons of draw. They will be equal in price rate, so... And they most likely are still playing Lumineon Boss. Now they can counter Catcher. Yeah, can we find Boss's orders? That's the main question. They're using their V-Star as well. And maybe they're using Radiant Alakazam. If they use Radiant Alakazam, they could take 3 prizes this turn, and then they could lose the game. Pokemon League headquarters. An Iono. Brings us a little bit closer to our boss, hopefully, but then we still need a lot more. There's a Drakloak. Not exactly what we want. Dang. If we Drakloak here... Yeah, this is so suspenseful. Yeah, they're putting damage everywhere now. 2020. Okay, if we evolve, we need to candy evolve this one. All the rest can get knocked out with Bulbasaur, so this one needs to be promoted. And let's see how it goes. There is the boss. Can we find Candy Dragapult now? Imagine. Reckon Directive. That's Candy. Can we find Ultra Ball or Dragapult? We will find out together. And even then, we still need to fire energy. This is not good. 100% not good. Bulbasaur is in hand, but nothing we can do. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Can get Tatsugiri for balls, I guess. But if they have Radiant Alakazam, we lose. If they have Radiant Alakazam, we lose regardless. So, but Radiant Alakazam is in their discard pile. So we can use this. Lumineon is still priced, which is not good. Could slap this for some more draw power. We have the balls already, but we don't have the energy. So the thing would become, they have so many options, right? We need to Iono them to a low hand size. If they knock us out, we can then go for counter catcher plays. Insta charge. No, we have Candy Dragapult, but we didn't have an energy, so Candy Dragapult could still trap something, I suppose. How many energies in there? Only 2? Yeah, they still have that Reckon Directive, which is bad. Very, very bad for us. Like, Sparkling Crystal already gone as well. There's still a world where we can Crispin Counter Catcher. There is still a world. Lumineon boss. Why didn't we find Lumineon from our prizes? Is your boss prized? Tell me. Of course not. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the winning Dragapult list for you guys. So, mirror matches can be kind of tricky, you know. So, be careful what you do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Test the list out for yourself. And big shout out again to, of course, Ryuki Okada from Japan being able to win the entire tournament. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. And I will be seeing you tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG content. Peace.